wanna be a hero. Pokemon Advance.
Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I'm Kid161 and this is Pokemon Emerald. We just got to a new area. This is Granite Cave, and there are, of course, a bunch of new Pokemon here. First up, we can talk to this guy. Hey, you, gets awfully dark ahead. It'll be tough trying to explore. That guy, who came by Steven. Oh, Steven's here, I think it was. Knew how to use Flash, so he ought to be alright, but one of us hikers helping out those that we meet is our motto. Here you go, pass this on to you. Tame the HMO5, which is Flash, which is pretty much useless. I do not like it using in battle, and I will not be actually teaching it to any Pokemon. You do not need to teach Flash to a Pokemon, and it's even less than in this game. You'll see one in a little bit. So we need Dewford's battle. We need Dewford's gym badge first to use it, but so normally supposed to go to Brawley first and then come here. I'm not gonna do that. So getting into new Pokemon here, let's just start with whoever we meet. Oh, this one, this is Makuhita. It's a fighting type. It's the first fighting type you can find in the game, I believe, though I think some other Pokemon can learn fighting moves. It's a pretty good defensive ball. It's got a lot of HP, it's got a lot of physical attack once it evolves, and also into Haoyama is his name. Also has at least decent or average special and regular defense, so it's a decent tank if you want to use one. Wow, I did a lot of damage. And actually, I'm going to catch this. Yes, this is the next member of my team. I'm going to be catching a Makuhita. The reason being is that Makuhita is a fighting type. Now, like I said, this is the first fighting type you can find in the game, and it's not a bad one. But would I be catching it if it wasn't a fighting type? Probably not. Fighting types are incredibly useful in this game. There's a hard gym battle that uses fighting types. There's a lot of dog types on the road. Team Aqua and Team Magma use a lot of Poochyena and Mightyena. No, bastard. So yeah, so I'm gonna catch this because it's a fighting type mostly. Would I catch it if it wasn't a fighting type? Probably not. Still not a bad Pokemon at all. For those of you who think that's what I'm saying, no, it's not a bad Pokemon, but other Pokemon I'd rather use. Drowsy, so now just stop focusing energy. Focus energy is a move that measures that your critical hit rate goes up. He's looking around. I know it knows tackle. Go asleep, so now this one should do it. Oh, come on. 2, 3. Yeah. Okay, that's my Makuhita. Guts Pokemon loves to toughen up its body above ours. If you hear quaking rumbles in the cave, it is the sound of Makuhita undertaking strenuous training. Makuhita? Sure, of course. My perfect nickname picked out. Guts. Oh shoot. Yeah, forgot about that. Yep, you guessed it. Gutsman from Mega Man. He was always one of my favorite characters, one of my favorite villains, and it fits Makuhita perfectly. After all, it is the Guts Pokemon. Alright then, now that I've caught him, I don't want to run into any more Pokemon, so we're pals. Alright then, now other new Pokemon to find. In this floor, you can find. Crap, 1 second. Parents, I swear. Do they have like some sort of sixth sense that tells when you're in the middle of something very important, even though it's the middle of the day and they're in another state? Ugh, seriously. Okay, and here you can find an escape rope. Alright then, other new Pokemon you can find here. You can also find Geodude. Geodude is a rock ground type, which means it has quad weakness to grass type, just like my Marshtomp, so beware of that. It's not the best Pokemon. It's highly physical. It has high physical attack and defense. Only problem is, in order to make it to its final evolution, you need to trade it, which makes it kind of difficult to do it correctly in an emulator. Next up we can find here is Zubat. Zubat is a flying poison type. If you are able to evolve to its final form, it is a very good Pokemon. Very fast, has good physical attack, has decent HP, learns some nice moves. I highly recommend if you want a flying type. I'm not going to use one in this Let's Play, but go for it if you want it. Anything else beyond that? One note, and you can also catch Abra around here, and one thing I forgot to mention with Abra, which is stupid, but most veteran players should know, if you're going to catch an Abra, you have to either put it to sleep, paralyze it, and hope for the best to do something with it, because Abra, when you catch an Abra, the only thing it knows is teleport, and which means the second it's its turn, it will try and teleport away, so you need to make sure it can't get away. So you have to do something special like that. I think that's one Pokemon you can find around here. You can find more deeper in here. Now this is why I don't use Flash in this game, because unlike other Pokemon games where it's just completely dark, you actually get a little circle of light so it helps you navigate. And our Flash doesn't make it bigger so it covers more part of the screen. It isn't necessary at all. I'm not even going to bother teaching it to a Pokemon. But here we can find Pokeball. Alright then, but now that we're in these parts, you can find a couple more Pokemon. Yeah, you need a sign to get up this wall. We'll come back for it later. There's two Pokemon you can catch down here in the basement only. One of them is Sableye. Sableye is the first ghost type you can catch in the game. As such, it's immune to normal and fighting types. I wouldn't recommend it though. Its stats are average at best, doesn't evolve at all. If you want a ghost type to be strong at psychic or something like that, if you want a ghost type right now, I suppose get it. Otherwise, there are better ghost types out there, trust me. The second one is Aron. Aron is a rock steel type, which means it has a quadring just a fighting type, but it's a very defensive Pokemon, and it evolves into both Lairon and Aggron, which continue the trend of high physical attack and good physical defense. But one thing to know about Aggron's fun to use. It can learn a lot of moves, lots of different types of moves, lots of interesting moves. So if you want to use TMs, on it, and you can get a very good physical attacker. I recommend if you want to use that kind of stuff, but I'm not going to because I've already got some physical attackers. Crap. 1 second. Alright then, moving on. Oh yeah, and one thing I forgot to mention before, Geodude evolves into Graveler, and then once you get a Graveler, if you trade it, you can evolve it into Golem. Again, I'm not going to use it because I can't trade, and this is the other basement floor. One new Pokemon, you have to catch another new Pokemon on this level, but you can't catch it right when you first come here. I'll explain once I find it. It should be... Here we go. These rocks are here. It's a rugged rock, but Pokemon may be able to smash it. There's an HM in this game called Rock Smash. Now, Rock Smash breaks these type of rocks. You need it to complete the game, but also, when you use Rock Smash, sometimes Pokemon jump out of you, and one Pokemon they can only find in this area with using Rock Smash is Nosepass, Roxanne's Pokemon. Now, Nosepass is a very defensive Pokemon. It had just pure physical defensive Pokemon. It's not the best. The rest of its stats aren't that great. One thing that's interesting is that I can learn electric type attacks through TMs. It actually learns a couple through leveling up only. So if you want to have fun and have a rock type that's good against water types, go for it. But it's so slow, I wouldn't recommend it. And that reminds me of one last thing. What is it? Quick Law. And this is going to be going to Gutsman, because Gutsman's slow, and pretty much Gutsman's going to have that for the entire game. Next thing. I believe it's right here. This is... Here we can find an Everstone. Everstone is a holder that makes sure your Pokemon do not evolve. Now... Shoot. Usually that's a completely useless item, but I'm actually going to be using this Let's Play for a little bit. You'll see why later. Yeah, this is a short one. Did I miss anything? Not as of right now, so... I think just go over here, and we're back up here. And pop over here, and here's Steven! My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Oh, a letter for me? Hand over the letter, in all in caps. Oh, thank you. You went through all the trouble to deliver that. I need to thank you. See, I'll give you this TM. And these are my favorite moves. Steel Wing. Steel Wing is a pretty good move. I won't be teaching it anytime soon. I don't have any Pokemon that can learn it, at least not for a while. But you're quite capable. If you keep training, you could even become the champion of the Pokemon League. One day. That's what I think. Thank you. You know, since we've gotten to know each other. That's what I said to one another. How have we gotten to know each other? We've talked for like 5 seconds, and you've done all the talking. Pokemon. ... Registered Stephen, the Pokénav. Now I've got to hurry along. And he runs away. Oh, you'll be seeing more Stephen later on in the game. Alright then, now we can either use the escape, we'll just hop down here. Let's see if I can make it through the cave. Damn it! Damn it. Come on. Oh, come on! 2 steps from the entrance. Well, yeah, I mean, that was kind of a funny fight. There was an Abra, and I tried to run away, but... Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot I didn't battle this guy. Fishing's great, but so is battle. If you don't mind, can we meet again? I guess I have no choice. That guy was annoying. He had a tentacle that helped poison and confused Hein, so he fainted. Come on. There we go. I knew there was something there. Irritating. Next thing. Around. There's one more, and I know you. I beat you now, so I'm not gonna do anything. First off, heal quick, and then we'll take a tour of the gym. And my 4 Pokemon. And my 4 Pokemon. Muddy, Hein, Gutsman, and Slave, who I do not count as a Pokemon. But I just said I have 4, so yeah, whatever. He's not part of my team. That's all that matters. Alright then, this is the next gym. This is the Dewford Gym. Now the Dewford Gym is a fighting type gym, and in correspondence of the cave, it is dark. There are several trainers throughout this place. It's a maze, and every time you fight and beat a trainer, the light gets bigger, and so it's easy to see. I'm gonna show you what I remember correctly. The way to that's not it. The way to get through this gym without fighting any trainers. There is a way, but I wouldn't recommend it because it's you want the experience. It's this way. And yep, here we go. That is all you need to do. With that, you can skip all the trainers. There's I think like 6 or 7 around here. But honestly, that is probably a good enough stop, folks. We've got the gym leader here, and I want to train a little bit my Pokemon up because they're all kind of weak. So, see you next time on Let's Play Pokemon Emerald. I am Kid161. See ya!